This is Sammy. We rescued him and we know who his owners are, but we have no plans to return him. On 10th September 2022, a friend notified us of an injured cat. Looking at the social media post, we realized that Sammy has remained in the same spot for more than 12 hours. We suspect there is a fracture causing the immobility, and that meant he was in great pain. We know the medical cost will be very high, but we also know that fracture injuries need urgent treatment. Without medical attention, Sammy will suffer immense pain and the injury could be fatal. So we decided to go rescue him. When we arrived, another couple had found Sammy and they gave us a ride to the vet. Sammy was in great pain, so the vet quickly stabilized him and did an x-ray. The x-ray showed a pelvis fracture, but we still don't know what will happen because more tests needs to be done. In the meantime, Sammy's pain was controlled with high dosages of painkillers. The following day, an ultrasound was done to check for internal bleeding, followed by tests to check on his nerves. Luckily, the ultrasound did not find any internal bleeding or injured organs, and his nerves were not damaged. Sammy was fit for surgery, so we requested for it to be done immediately. After the surgery, Sammy was still in a lot of pain and required very strong painkillers. He can only be discharged when the pain can be managed with oral painkillers. After almost a week, Sammy showed signs of recovery and was ready for discharge, but he required cage rest to heal from the surgery. For the next few months, he needs regular checkup on his pelvis canal. If it's too narrow, Sammy will need another surgery. By this time, we have found Sammy's owners and we had 2 conversations with them. It was very disappointing. When we informed them that Sammy had broken his pelvis and required surgery, the owner said, "Cannot be." When we told them Sammy had an x-ray, the x-ray shows pelvic fracture, we got the same reply, "Cannot be." The conversation took a turn for the worse. They became very aggressive, very hostile. There was a lot of racist comment and a lot of vulgarities. Throughout all of this conversation, they never once asked if Sammy is okay. All we got was a lot of "cannot be." Sammy still need a lot of care and a lot of follow-up vet visits. We did not have the confidence the owners were willing or capable of giving Sammy the care he needs. If Sammy were to sustain another similar injury, it can paralyze him. It was also clear they had no intention to pay the vet bills already incurred. Their attitude is very shocking, but let's look at the issue from the ex-owner's perspective. In total, Sammy's vet fee costs about 13,000 Singapore dollars. For 300 Sing dollars, they can easily buy a new kitten from a backyard breeder, an illegal backyard breeder. In the absence of legal enforcement, they have no incentive to take responsibility. Even if they are obligated to take over Sammy and to give Sammy medical care, as the owners, they can still choose to euthanize Sammy if they are unwilling to pay any additional medical fees. So sadly, when innocent cats meet irresponsible owner, the cats suffer. After months of cage rest and checkup, the vet was finally satisfied with Sammy's progress and ended his cage rest. The moment Sammy walked out of the cage, it was a big moment for us. That was the moment we have been waiting and hoping for. Having considered the circumstances of Sammy's rescue and our experience with his owners, we decided to adopt Sammy to protect him. Unless and until there are better laws to protect animals, another accident like this waits to happen, and hopefully another rescuer will step forward to save the next victim. Meanwhile, Even if we were to approach the ex-owner, we expect the same reply. Cannot be.